Alright guys, now we're going to get into the segment, and I'm going to announce whether, the segment will be kid friendly. This segment will be good for the kids to watch. What probably wouldn't have been was a poem, but, maybe they won't understand it. Okay, so the main topic of the segment is my understanding of what real is. Gonna define that really quick. Definition of real: actual, existing, as a thing or occurring in fact, not imagined or supposed. My experiences in being real as a kid, one of them was being real and staying true to myself. Now, ways that I did that was, growing up, I was like, I want to say 10 or something, 10 or 11, and all the girls were doing cheerleading at the time. And I was playing basketball because I was a little tomboyish. I love basketball. I like to watch it. I like to play it. And I stayed true to myself because they were trying to get me to do cheerleading. I did cheerleading later down the line, but I stayed true to myself by choosing what I like and not falling into what everybody else liked. That's one example of being real with myself. Being honest with people no matter what. I stay honest with people no matter what the outcome, because if, when you're honest with somebody, you're taking away their chance. When you're not honest, you're taking away their chance of choosing. So when you decide to lie to someone, at that moment, you've taken away their chance to give you the answer that you might not want, or the answer that you might want. But when you're honest with them, you never know what's going to happen. And it's not up to you to decide or manipulate the situation to make their decision something that you want. You just have to stay honest with yourself. And that is a part of being real. The next one is never stop being you. So when I was younger, my mom was like talking to her friends. And we lived around the corner from where they were talking. And I was ready to go. And I'm like, Mom, come on. You said we were leaving 15 minutes ago. She said, girl, give me 5 minutes. I'll be right there. And then 5 minutes passed. And I've always had this headstrong attitude, been stubborn, everything. So she said 5 minutes. And I'm like, can we go now? And she was like, go ahead and walk, Deonne, if you want to go. Oh. You ain't saying nothing but a word. So, like she told me, I got to step it. And like she was still talking and stuff. So I'm like walking away. And then she noticed I was walking. And she's like, all right, y'all, concluded her conversation because I was ready to go. And she told me to walk. So I'm gone. And then, she started walking with me. And she's like, she started laughing like, you really ready to go? Yes. You said we was leaving earlier. So, and then no matter what, be honest with yourself. That's a part of being real. If you know that it's something that you can't do, don't force yourself to do it because your peers are like, do this, do this, do this. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Okay? That's a part of being real with yourself. Now, I got a Black History fact that I'm going to read for you guys. Black History facts. Woo, woo. Shirley Chisholm was the first African American woman elected to the House of State Representatives. She was elected in 1968, and she represented the state of New York. Okay. 4 years later, 1972, she was the first major party African American and first female candidate for presidency of the United States. You know what I'm saying? And then, yes, okay, let me repeat that. Yes, she was the first female and African American candidate for president of the United States. She was brave and she was very smart. Okay, Shirley, do your thing. Do your thing. And now I want to introduce you guys to my camera guy. Come on over here. It's my nephew Ethan. Hi. He's doing a really good job. If you think he's doing a really good job as far as the first segment and the intro, comment and let him know how he's doing. This is his first time working with one of these cameras, and I think he's doing a really good job. Let him know how he's doing. And we're going to say goodbye. Bye, guys.